Hello, and welcome to this review of a wine cocktail. Actually, it's called Chi-Chi's Ruby Red Margarita, and it is grape wine with natural flavors. And they're showing like a daiquiri with the lime in it. Trying to get centered here, a little off. Okay, but anyway, that's being particular. Refrigerate after opening. Don't worry, I refrigerated and put it in the freezer a little while before this. Contains sulfites, as wines do. Certified colors added. No shock there. Produced and bottled by Glenmore Distilleries, Owensboro, Kentucky. There's a brand new distillery there, opened about 2019, and they tore the old one down. It was so dilapidated. And they bottle a lot of products there, and they even make their own rum now. Kentucky rum, which I do see around at a number of stores. What's the name of that brand? They have silver and the gold and the overproof, I think, and the spiced. King's something. This is 187 milliliters, so it's a quarter of a wine bottle. So you get 4 of these, it's 1 wine bottle. And they were $1.50. So $6 for a bottle of wine, that's okay. The zesty and okay for these kind of things. The zesty and sweet flavor of ruby red grapefruit, it creates the delicious taste you expect in a premium margarita. I don't know when these hit the market, but I know that was not previous to 1975 because that's when the Chi-Chi's restaurant chain started. And I was looking at the Chi-Chi's Dutch website for their Dutch restaurants. Look pretty good, but I've never been to that place. Okay, anyway, Sazerac has the contract because it says Sazerac.com. They own Glenmore. They have the contract to produce these. Of course, you're going to get your best value buying the big jug bottle, which is a whole wine bottle plus an extra 1,000 milliliters. So, it's more than 2 wine bottles. And but I didn't want to buy all that. I just figured I'd pay you're paying for convenience of just tasting it. Okay, so they're using grape wine. Whose grape wine? We don't know. We will never find out. Well, maybe they would tell you if you called them. I'm not aware that Sazerac has a winery. If somebody told me they found out that it was Paul Masson wine, I wouldn't be shocked because Sazerac bought the Paul Masson brandy brand. And when they were not the owners of it, they did all the barrel aging for Paul Masson for years at Bardstown, Kentucky. So, yeah, it would be pretty plausible. Now, these are sold around here in like the cocktail section. All right. Ready to drink cocktails, but really it's a flavored wine it's more alike MD 2020 or Wild Irish Rose flavored wines, but it's not really positioned in that area, even though that's really what it is. 12.5%. Okay, the aroma. Natural flavors now, so there's no artificial flavor, just the food coloring. Yeah, it smells like lime and grapefruit, honestly. Let's go with the taste. Cheers. So they got 3 things. They got the grape wine, and there's grapefruit, probably dehydrated, and lime, probably dehydrated. I don't know if that's what they're using. Or it could be a puree or an extract. It's tart. That's for sure. Well, grapefruit's tart. What do you expect? I'm not a big grapefruit eater. I don't eat fruit in any way, but definitely not grapefruit. It's too bitter. Whether it's the ruby grapefruit, the pink, or the regular. My father and them, they love it though. There's sort of a biscuit or cracker note here, which is strange because this contains no grain elements. Body's medium, finish is dry. There are a couple of video reviews posted, like Kentucky Brew Review, or in this case, Kentucky Flavor Wine Reviews. Yeah, I don't know. You know what it smells like? Now that I'm thinking of it, it smells like agave tequila. Yes. Okay. So could they be using some pulverized, dehydrated and pulverized agave pulp? That would be very likely, I think, to give it that margarita thing. If I was looking to drink a flavored wine, and I would not be looking to do that, but if I was, these are really popular around. Like I say, I don't know about your area, but around here, I mean, they sell like in a steady clip. Do people buy them thinking it's some erudite top shelf product? I'm pretty sure they don't, since it's like $10 to $11 for the handle bottle, the big jug bottle, and $1.50 or $1.29 even for these at some stores. So they're just buying for parties, get together, baby shower, watching a football game. Whatever other purpose. Well, there is a distinct and noticeable progression of flavor. It comes out the gate with this rather harsh pink grapefruit. That does seem authentic. When they say natural flavors. Then you got the underlying, or even more so than underlying, agave, and there's lime. So they do a great job with it. I can see why Sazerac wanted this contract. You can see why. So now, if they didn't add the food color, it would just be like this gray looking thing. But you know they want to appeal to the grapefruit conscious drinkers, and it's fine. Wine specialty products are big around here, like Capriccio from Florida. I've never tried those with this. It seemed like an endless array of flavors, just like with this. And the Stella, can't remember where that's from. Don't remember. I don't think I ever looked where that's from. But yeah, I think it's from Princeton, Minnesota. I think it's one of those outfits up there. But that stuff, people buy it. I mean, buy it endlessly. And it's the same type of thing, a wine-based drink. It's not an actual wine. I think a lot of people buy it and think it's a wine. No. It's made with wine. Okay, it's like these flavored beer concoctions, flavored malt beverages. They're beer-based, but they're not, beer in the normal sense of the word. But whatever, it doesn't really matter, does it? So if you are open-minded and you're not too picky, and you don't want to spend a lot, this could be a good choice. So I would recommend it in that sense, but only in that sense. But I think the company, there's no website for this. They just put it on the shelves and people buy it. Oh yeah, there's the agave plant. Didn't notice that. The agave, the lime, and grapefruit. Okay, they show all three flavors. I wonder if they all do that. I haven't thought of that before. Anyway, I won't have to refrigerate it after opening because this little sample bottle is gone in one sitting. So I don't see why I wouldn't give it a 92 out of 100, A minus. It's, it's kind of a marginal type thing. It's like saying, well, what about McDonald's chicken nuggets? How do they compare, in the chicken nugget world? Well, I mean, you got to look at that whole thing within the proper context. And intelligent people can do that, I do believe. So, Laissez Les Bon Temps Relais, an interesting product, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Owensboro, Kentucky, and tour the Glenmore Distillery and Bottling Plant.